Well, what up, Wizards? Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm Cardi Star. Today we're looking at the new client for the Elder Scrolls Legends game that has just been updated within the last 24 hours. So if you haven't been able to play the game over the past couple of days because of the update, it's ready for you now. All you got to do is go in and press the update button. And it is ready for you. So we're taking a look at it right now. This is the home screen. So as soon as the game loads, this is what you get. You'll see right there on the left, which is new for the game. You have the Elder Scrolls Legends news. Looks like we've got everything from the Twitch drop update that happened back on September 17th to the all new look that dropped yesterday. I'm sure we can click on it and it goes to either the website or the article pops up. Here on the bottom left, looks like you can go straight into the arena. These are the featured items, so it's possible that this will change, and then you got your special bundle offers to build your decks. So I would imagine this featured items category changes every once in a while. Something new will pop up. As you can see, friends are still in the bottom left. I'd also like to mention that while recording with my OB software, Siphon Inject is not picking up the game. For whatever reason, Siphon Inject's not injecting the Elder Scrolls Legends client. I'm assuming it's because of the new client. So we're actually doing a desktop display and capture rather than through Siphon Inject. So if the picture's not as crisp, that's why. Still doesn't look too bad. As you can see up here in the top left, we can go to our profile. This is what your profile looks like. Pretty much the same. Got the match history, daily quests. I don't have any right now. One thing that's interesting right now is that the legend ranks are all at 0. So I have no idea what my actual rank on the legend ladder is, or if that's going to change or what. But this doesn't look too different. Pretty much still the same kind of match history layout over here. As you can see, I've already played a couple of games now. The full match history is not available on the new client. I don't know if it'll become available. But as of right now, all you're seeing is the new games. So hopefully that is not what's impacting the legend rank. Hopefully we retain our actual place on the ladder. So let's take a look at the let's take a look at the store. Alright, store's a little bit different. No featured items right now. And then we'll click on packs. Take a look. Let's actually go ahead and grab a couple of packs of core. Got the gold to purchase it, so we'll see what these new packs look like. So it looks like you actually have the option of changing which pack up here in the top left, which is interesting. Those are the dual bundles. So we'll go back to our collection, which is down here in the bottom right, and you'll see a little bit different, nothing too major, but these are what the cards actually look like. We'll take a zoomed in look at this. So the borders have drastically changed. The kind of the placement of their attack and health has changed a little bit. The actual illustration has not changed, but the overall card appearance has definitely changed. Let's click on the warrior deck we've been running. Let's see what happens when we click on it. So yeah, this is not too different, just slightly variant from what we're used to. So definitely not too bad there. And let's go check out those decks. So it looks like up here we've got, which is different. I like this. This actually tells you all of your assets up here in the top right. 655 gold. Just over 1,000 soul gems. We got our decks here, our cards. So we can let's take a look at the new card packs. See what they look like when you open them. So the card backs look different as well. The standard borders are gone. It's actually got this kind of worn look to them, which is kind of cool. But that's the animation that occurs when you flip over the cards. So nothing too major there. What's going to be most important is the game mechanics, and you'll see that they're pretty different. Probably got some room for improvement. But yeah, so there's opening a card pack, and you got your profile progress up here. So this really only matters if you've just started the game and you haven't hit level 50 yet. If I had daily quests, they'd appear right here on the right side in this box. So let's go to Play Legends. Now this is significantly different. You've got story mode, puzzles, practice, solo arena. So as opposed to the original opening screen where you kind of had story in the top left, solo arena in the top right, play versus in the middle, and versus arena in the bottom right with a store on the left. All of your play modes are in one place, which is pretty cool. As you can see in the ranked play, the ranked play versus. We're currently at rank 0. No idea what that means, but let's jump into a game. First, let's before we jump into a game, let's go burn those cards that we got. Let's see what that looks like. So that pretty much hasn't changed, and no fancy graphics there. It just kind of ups the soul gem count. So without further ado, let's jump into a game. Take a look at the new mechanics. So here's where you'll notice a lot has changed about the game. The board layout's completely different. The actual game mechanics haven't changed at all, in the sense that the cards do the same thing. Nothing gameplay wise has changed, but the board looks completely different. Got a pretty decent opening hand, so we'll keep that. If we were to choose to throw something back, it would just put a red slash across it and it would shuffle it back in. Here's something interesting. You actually have your card deck on the bottom right side of the game board, allowing you to see your card backs throughout the game, which I think is a pretty cool feature. It doesn't look so. If you do hover over some things on the board, looks like you can interact with them. Sorry, press play. But nothing too crazy. Just hovering over the crystal there. Same mechanic on the game board. Click on it, you got the runes that pop up. But yeah, honestly, this is a pretty standard board. We'll see how the cards interact with each other, and that'll kind of give us a better picture of what we're looking at moving forward. I smell the stench of the living. So there's the ring graphic. Everything, I think they've got some smoothing out to do as far as the kind of card movement and the animation movement is concerned. Let's do this. You notice everything's kind of abrupt and mechanical, which isn't necessarily bad. It's kind of the way it is. See, we're playing against Battle Mage, so they're going to look to kind of control the board early on. So I think we want to go face. Let's drop down a Dragon-tail Savior. And let's play.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Let's play. Let's go ahead and use the ring again. Throw down Windkeep Spellsword. We'll throw down Relentless Raider on our next turn. Let's try to get complete control of the field lane.
Have you now.
So yeah, as you can see, the card interactions are not super crisp.
By the fires of oblivion.
Alright, so I think now's the time to go face.
I have no fear of you, cowardly
breaking some runes.
Vile canker blossom.
That sounded like a new voice. I don't remember that from the previous client. Not sure if we make the trade here. If we do, it gives them something to kill. So let's elect not to make the trade, and then let's throw down Haunting Spirit into the Shadow Lane. Try to be as aggressive as possible early on before they can start dropping down their giants and their heavy hitters.
I have you. Out upon it.
So they'll get their Tome of Alteration. We got Wood Orc Headhunter in hand, which we can drop down with 5 Magicka, but you know, not sure if that's the play just yet. We'll see what we draw into. Let's take this opportunity to look at the you know, the new discard pile. So as you can see, the little skull icon has changed a little bit. They got this kind of see-through board that pops up where you can see the cards lost. I'm not surprised by that play at all. See, not super crisp mechanics just yet. So I think let's just keep Spellsword alive. Let's
You're nothing.
Just keep going face. We'll get some extra damage here. And I'm hesitant to throw down Dragontail Savior just because I would love to trigger Wood Orc Headhunter on our next turn, but we could just throw down Wood Orc Headhunter and have it for next turn. Now, if we hold on to both, we can use the ring and actually drop down Savior and then Wood Orc Headhunter and use the charge ability. If we throw it down now, then we run the risk of losing it to Lightning Bolt, but I suppose the same applies for Dragontail Savior. That being said, I don't think Dragontail Savior is going to be a target on our on my opponent's next turn. So what I think we'll do here, we'll probably get another creature, maybe a 2 or less, and we can use the ring, drop it down, attack with Haunting Spirit, and then sacrifice Haunting Spirit, plussing up something on the board, and potentially win the game that way. So we'll, you know, kind of a reach. You know, might work with the elements rate. We'll kind of see what happens.
You're mine.
They're going to get another Frost Atronach. As long as they stay in the field lane, I'm not too worried about that. So we won't actually get to sacrifice Haunting Spirit on this turn. We're doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll have just enough to actually make this work with Relentless Reader, pending a prophecy. And of course, Battle Mage runs a lot of prophecies. So here's kind of our
too late for you.
Last chance. We'll see if we hit this prophecy. If we don't, then we win the game, and that'll be it. Well played.
Take you.
So we're able to get past this Battle Mage deck with no real issue. Kept 30 health. So yeah, that's your look at how the game plays. Another win with our Aggro Warrior deck. I would like to mention that the Warp Meta tournament this week is going to be a lot bigger than it has been, with a $500 prize pool. There's actually 2 tournaments on Thursday instead of 1, so check out their website if you're interested. As you can see, Legend rank is just the symbol, no numbers, so that's kind of discouraging. I don't think that would be permanent, so hopefully we get that back soon, because I'd like to know how I'm doing on the ladder. But yeah, there's a look at the game. Hope you're getting through the new client. Don't be worried about little bugs here and there. Everything's going to be resolved in due time. I think this home screen has a lot of potential, and as they smooth out the game mechanics, I think we'll get back to a good place in the game. I know a lot of people are going to be missing the old client for the first few days, but I think we'll get back to a good place. So don't be worried. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the new look and continued success with our Aggro Warrior deck. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to support the channel and continue to see more uploads, feel free to subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.